We're back.
Yeah. Just make sure it's on. Yeah, we've got a nifty new light.
Right, I don't know if you would have noticed in the past videos, my light keeps going on and off, so we've managed to acquire a light.
Source a better one.
Danny sourced a better one, like, didn't he? It's a belter, like.
Wait there, 2 seconds.
That's spot on. But anyways, today we are at the Rathouse in Sunderland.
It's mad.
Now, this place is being lifting with Haddock, so we're going to target a Haddock today.
Well out me depth, yeah.
Danny,
me depth.
I've had to force Danny to come out because he normally likes just fishing on the rocks and stuff. Doesn't fish for like anything smaller than, you know, like.
He's going there. You need you need size 1 hooks. I'm like, eh? No.
But what's even funnier is he's forgot his headlamp. But no, you had put it in storage, didn't you?
Yeah, all my cards in storage. I've got one. I found one, so there's one there. But we'll have a courtesy of a street lamp up above.
Right. So we'll
put these on the rocks.
Brilliant. But we'll give you a rundown of the rigs and stuff, and a bit about the mark during the video.
I'll leave that to you.
Danny's first ever time here, you see. Me and the Bane fished here for many years, won matches and all sorts here, like caught bags of fish here. So, but stay tuned, we'll keep you all updated. Rigs wise that we're using now, going off experience catching haddock over Norway, got some decent ones over there. Was the mouths are tiny, so I normally scale down on my hooks. So a bit of a tip, like always match hook size to the type of fish that you're after, or the size of the fish that you wouldn't want a peg match catching small flounders of a size 3 or 4. You obviously match the size of the fish. So I'm going to run you through this. So with my experience, these are just small haddocks. So I'm using size 1s, sea glow match and scratch range, and like a little bit of bling. So I have a bit of sea glow luminous tubing. What's it called, Danny?
Loomy bead.
Loomy beads. I always forget. Loomy beads. Now they come in as big sticks, but I cut them, so I've just got like little ones above the bait. So I've got 20-pound hook snood there. Normally I would use like a lighter hook snood, but I'm only talking haddock, and there's always a chance of a sizable codlin. So I've obviously used it a little bit heavier than I normally would when scratching for small fish. The rig body is £60 amnesia. That is, we're getting customers every chuck, like we're getting strip of crabs and all, like, but we're getting bites. But on the rig, obviously it's a 2 hook flapper. I don't normally use crimps. I use like power gum or gloomy rigs when I'm scratching. So I use like a small swivel and then your aero beads, and then I use, I don't know if you can see there, that there's power gum. And there and all. And the good thing about these is if you want to alter your rig, slide it up and down. I prefer this than crimson anyways. I also use like a continental clip for my lead, and also a continental clip on my main line. I'm not power casting, we're only flicking my baits out. So we're not using any heavy clips or anything like that. And the reason why we use continental clips is so when you're using like thinner lines and stuff, your hook snoods, they don't tangle up into your lead link. So we use like a continental clip. It's got like a sleeve on there. With the sleeve, it covers the clip, so that saves you from tangles. Can be the key in the match. Because if you've got your hook snood and the tangles in your clip, there's a potential you've lost the fish. But if you haven't, your bait's there presented well, it's a good chance of getting a fish. But I use quite a long rig, as the tides are smaller. I prefer bigger tides here, to be fair, but where things are, you can only come out the day. And this mark normally fishes better during the daytime the past few years. So night time can be a struggle, which you would think would be the opposite way, but for some reason it's been like that for quite a few years. But bait wise, we're just using worm and fish baits. Haddock, when we caught them over Norway, they're like frozen blacks and worm. So today we've got some ragworm we're putting on there, and I'm going to tip that off, and I don't even tie this on. A bit of bluey. We've also got joey mackerel there, so whichever one they're taking. There we go. That's that there. And then on the bottom hook, I am going to go for small lugworm bait tipped off with bluey. Danny's keep getting the bite, he's rushing over. With them haddock with a small mouse. What you call a boomer bullet. It's a small lugworm from Boomer, tipped off with a bit of bluey, bit of fish bait. That's just lobbed into the channel. So let's get this one reeled in. It's been out for about 10 minutes. Rotate my baits every 10 minutes. I think Danny's in. Are you into a fish here, Danny? I missed it. So I. First cast, first fish, and it's a haddock. That was on the lugworm by the look of it, just two tiny bits of lugworm from Lenny's tackle. You can tell it's a haddock. You can see the thumbprint there, and obviously small mouth. Just caught on the match and scratch hooks that we're using. But that's my target. First cast done, dusted. Let's get some whiting now. But lovely little fish like. Catch a lot of these in Norway, but the bigger ones tend to give a really good scrap. This did. You could tell it was there, but they've got tiny mouths on them. So they are haddock at the Rathouse corner, the northeast of England. Get this one back. Haddock.
Mint, didn't it? Proper. That's class, isn't it? I'm used to catching them in Norway like this big. But yeah, that's quality little haddock. I want to get a couple of pictures of them and get them back, yeah.
was saying to Danny there, that wasn't a fish, it's a crab. Absolutely right, like. These are stripping my baits, like. But just got to fish through them. Keep it going.
Little codlin, had a crab bite in the side of its face as well. Perfect. Oh, get him back out a little far. Make sure I don't get into a line there.
Right. So we've moved only about a couple of 100 yards up from the rat house, on the old pier, due to the wind was
howling on the corner.
He had the best mark on the rat house personally, like. Tide was bottom water. Now it is flooding. We're just getting here. Oh, Danny's just getting his first bite there. Oh, I think I'm going to touch him. Oh, you both get bites straight away. So we've got here. But the rat house, it's a match venue. You can get bags and bags of white and codlins you can. Now haddock are here, we've only had one each, but I have been getting bags of haddock instead of whiting.
Some decent size.
Yeah.
What I've seen on the reports.
Yeah, Joe Russell, young Joe, he's had a bag full the other night. However, that's what we're mainly here to target, them in whiting. So I like
various species. We're on the little hooks today. I mean,
yeah.
We'll be banging bait out, so I'll take whatever.
It's not your cup of tea, really, is it?
It's not really.
You're more of a Pirate 801, whereas I quite like this type of fishing, like.
Oh, you're in the element, yeah. It's a first. Well, it's not a first for me. I've done this when I was young, but this style that he's fishing, chopping and changing straight away. It's fast, like, but to be honest, I see them as bait.
But I prefer bigger tide on here. These are small tides, but there's still a bit of colour in the water, so we should get fish, which we have been getting. We've had some prior.
We had the haddocks and the little young codlin.
Hopefully it'll produce on here now.
Yeah. It's the plan. Well, my rod's going crackers there, so
right, we'll better get them in.
They're definitely hooked up.
Oh,
That's a good bite, right? Quite a little long one. Hey, he's waiting. Bad little white, is it? So there we go. So Ryan's just been rod bent our arse tower, giving it the old get the net. But unfortunately,
PB. Nah, rod tip went down. I knew it wasn't a fish, like. It was just the way it went over, and it was just dead weight all the way through. Bit of kelp there coming through.
Definitely shouting, isn't it? So we're going another little pin whiting. So these are actually size, so I think I might take a few home and do a Northern Tide Riders only pans. Make some nice fish cakes, I think. So whiting make very good fish cakes. I wish there were haddocks that big, because I'd have haddock ones as well, like, but beggars can't be choosers when you're scratching, so I'd say I'm going to put him back, but I'm going to actually size him up, and if he's size, he's going to She's going to come home and be a fish cake. They don't generally go back too well neither.
33, 34 centimetres, something.
Yeah. So anyways, we'll get back to you if we get any more fish. How much? 10 pence, it's a haddock. There you go, and you heard it first here. 10 pence to bet the wager is that this fish ride's coming in as a haddock. Gonna be a rich man. Damn it, I think it's a white. That is a good white.
10 pence, come down.
Then we leave the country.
Right, it's a nice whiting in it. Lovely whiting.
Definitely a fish cake white.
I'm actually going to be looking forward to seeing Danny's video on how to cook fish. So, have a nice whiting there. I'll take the headlamp off. It's just on the bit of lugworm and a bit of mackerel. It's actually gut hooked this, like. Might be able to get it out bleeding, like. Do you want it, like?
Yeah.
Good.
Definitely.
Here we go. Lovely white in there. There's another customer. It's very skinny, this one, like small, very small, but they've all got sharp teeth, and we'll be able to see. Just gotta watch your fingers on the teeth right there. Every time they're deep hooked or whatever and you're trying to undo them, you're always rubbing your fingers up against the teeth, and there's nothing worse when you get home and you wash your hands and it stings like hell, doesn't it? I've got a ring sting in it. But this one's just probably touching legal size 27, but this is going back. Danny's got enough there. I think you must have about 5 or 6 there now here. There's enough for some fish cakes to make a video out of, like. So let's get this one back. Right, these are getting relentless now. A lot of small whiting about. Got a few good nice ones still. But they're taking the ragworm and the mackerel as soon as they hit the water. There are plenty of them. But this is what we've come for though, whiting and haddock. So we're getting my targets, that's say the least anyways. But it'd be nice to get a decent haddock just on the camera, like, really nice. This is only just hooked in the throat. Oh, there's me going away now. Perfect bait for spur dogs from Scotland. But lovely clean looking fish.
We went for another deer. And there's customer number 2 there. right. The pin waiting. Not much to see here, but whoa, problem's almost flying. I've got mega sharp teeth. Once again, we used to catch them like this big over in Norway. It's good for any man's fishing. Scratching about. That was a double shot there, and one come off it just as it come in. Perfect bait there, man.
Perfect bait size,
yeah, I mean he's fine enough to go back. He's only little, so this one I'll go back. Well, mate, you got a chip on your shoulder, no? Oh God, huh? Like buses. Right. Oh, pin waiting. Got his little. Get him back, eh? That wind's dropping it, isn't it? The calm before the storm.
It's due really bad weather tomorrow, isn't it?
Absolutely. 70 to 80 mile an hour across the country, I think. That's what they said.
Aye, it is, aye.
So,
I think we're going to get 55, 60.
it's going to be blustery. I think it's mostly Westleys as well. I was looking.
Yeah, so South Westleys, aye.
Well, there's a reef fishing gone out the window.
We're going to do another race session.
So we've got the rods still out there.
We'll have one more cast, don't we?
Aye, one more cast. I mean, it's not too late, but it's Saturday night. I'm starving. That's all I ever talk about, isn't it? Food. I'm not going for a McDonald's.
Danny's got some nice white in here. We didn't keep them all.
No, we kept the biggest of the biggest. They were going back quite easy. Normally the whiting are really terrible at going back.
So Danny is going to do a cooking video for you.
Well, it's gotta be something.
Only pans.
Only Northern Tide Raiders only pans. It's not gonna be anything fantastically. It's white and fish cakes. How I make them.
Be good though. Good.
Will be tasty. It's no bad.
However, it is the end. But stay tuned to see what's happening next.
Dun, dun, dun.
Welcome to Northern Tide Raiders. So as you can see there,